Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to the Sports Roundup on this late Wednesday night, June 1st, 2016. I'm Peter Wiggins. Let's start it off at Camden Yards in Baltimore, Maryland, where the Boston Red Sox squared off against the Baltimore Orioles in the third of a four-game series, and the Red Sox got on the board first. On the Mookie Betts opened a fireball to right center field, and it's 1-0 for the Red Sox. But Orioles would strike for 4 runs. Mark Trumbo singles out of line driver to right field. Mookie Betts scores. Adam Jones scores, and the huge Kim scores. 2-1 in favor of the Orioles. And then Matt Wieters out of surprise fly to left field. A break strike scores Chris Davis. And it was 3-1 in favor of the Orioles. And then Pedro Alvarez doubles out of line drive to center field. Chris Young that scores. Mark Trumbo was 4-1 in favor of the Orioles through 1. But then top of the second, Chris Young rolled out a fly ball. Left center fielder Travis Shaw scores. It was 4-3 Red Sox down by 1. And then Mookie Betts opens out 5 on the left center field. That's tied at 4. 14-4 season for Betts. Second over for Young. Manny Machado out of the second was 5. At center field, Chris Young and Adam Jones scores, and Hinshu Kim the third. 5-4. Orioles in the bottom of the second, and then top of the third. David Ortiz opens out 5 on the right field, and the game is tied at 5. And then Ryan Hannigan signals on the line on a ground ball to center field. Aaron Jones that scores Travis Shaw and Blake Trott. And went 7-5 in favor of the Red Sox. But then bottom of the third, Jonathan Troubles on the fire bottle. Center fielder Chris Young that scores Pedro Alvarez. 7-6 Sox. And then Ryan Fire singles on a ground ball. Center fielder Chris Young that scores Jonathan Troubles, and it's tied at 7. And then Manny Machado singles on a ground ball. Left fielder breaks out that scores Ryan Fire and Hyun-Soo Kim the second. 8-7 Orioles through 3. And then top of the 6th, Dustin ties at 8 with a single on line guard. Right fielder Mark Truman that scores Ryan Hannigan. And it was tied at 8 in the top of the 6th. And then bottom of the 6th, Matt Wieters reaches out of fourth attempt, fielding by second baseman Dustin that scores Chris Davis and Mark Truman to second base. 9-8 Orioles. And then Ryan finally grabs out of first baseman Alan Ramirez. That's second baseman Dustin to first baseman Alan Ramirez. And that scores Matt Wieters, and the Panthers to third was 10-8 in favor of the Orioles. Bottom of the 7th, Matt Wieters singles out on the line drive. Center fielder Chris Young that scores Hyun-Soo Kim and Chris Davis, and it was 12-8 in favor of the Orioles. And then Jonathan Troop singles down on ground ball to left center fielder Chris Young and that scores Joey Rickard and Matt Wieters second base. 13-8 Orioles through 7. And top 8, Chris Young holds down a 5 ball left field, but it's not enough as the Boston Red Sox, despite a good offensive performance, the pitching failed as they fell to the Baltimore Orioles 13-9 to fall to 32-21 this season. Brett got the win, Buckles got the loss, and Britton got the save. Next up, Sox Orioles wrap up their 4-game weekend series at Camden Yards with Rick Patel and man for the Red Sox, about 2 minutes and a man for the Orioles. Alright, take a look at some of our Major League scores. Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks tied at 4 at the top of the 9th. Right, Cincinnati Reds leading the Colorado Rockies 6-2. Bottom of the 2nd, San Diego Padres leading the Seattle Mariners 7-3. Bottom of the 13th, in Chicago White Sox over the New York Mets 2-1. Milwaukee Brewers over the St. Louis Cardinals 3-1. Oakland Athletics over the Minnesota Twins 5-1. Cleveland Indians over the Texas Rangers 5-4. The final 11 innings. Detroit Tigers over the Los Angeles Angels 3-0. Washington Nationals over the Philadelphia Phillies 7-2. Toronto Blue Jays over the New York Yankees 7-0. Miami Marlins the Pittsburgh Pirates 3-2. Atlanta Braves over the Pacific Coast Giants 5-4. The final 11 innings. Chicago Cubs over the Los Angeles Dodgers 2-1. And Kansas City Royals over the Tampa Bay Rays 6-3. All right. At the Consol Energy Center in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in game number 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals between the San Jose Sharks and the Pittsburgh Penguins. And the game is tied at 1 apiece with 17:41 left in the overtime period. Okay, take a look at some sports news. Except first, let's look at some MLS soccer scores. 12:52 the first half. Porto Timbers leading San Jose Earthquake 1-0. Philadelphia Union lead defeated the Columbus Blue Jackets 3-2. Philadelphia Union of the Columbus Group and Seattle Sounders over the DC United 2-0. Take a look at some sports news. Martin won for his Sprint Cup races during the group, which puts him 17th on the all-time win list. It would seem that the race truck would be more or less to him as Mark Martin returns to the truck for the first time since retiring in 2013. The Donald Trump won golf course Miami that hosted a story professional golf tournament for the past 55 years. That lost event Wednesday when a PGA Tour announced it was moving to Elite World Golf Championship out of South Florida to Mexico. NASCAR suspended 3 crew chiefs Wednesday for violation of the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Greg Biffle, crew chief Brian Petty, suspended for 2 races for illegal body measurements and 1 race suspension were given to Kurt Busch. Sam Barber was a quarterback. Briefed to the team traded up for draft signal call of the future NFL media. Sea Watch reported Wednesday that Los Angeles quarterback Nick Foles has not participated in their team run the workout since the Rams moved from St. Louis to Los Angeles. Rain clouds the French Open comes with a no silver line that says Andy Murray won his quarterfinal match against Mitchell Gaskin on Wednesday. Barack Obama said throws the final Super Bowl championship in White House as president of the United States since he was elected in 2008. Obama's hosted a meet to greet the Steelers, Saints, Packers, Giants, Ravens, Seahawks, Patriots, and now the Broncos. Drunk Piper Byron, Dunk in Paradise, a new music video. SEC 6 Bowls for men's basketball image and NCAA tournament appearance. North Florida means wide open WCWS field is. In Oklahoma City, where Georgia upset 2-time defending national champion Florida and Super Regionals immediately added a layer of intrigue to the Women's College World Series softball. College football. Hall of Fame was released in an official battle of 2017 class in Walden. Lengthy list players are Christians and filled with the All-American title winners. There are a few names that seem to be great bets to make the final. Ashburn, Virginia, a laptop containing medical records of 1,000 NFL players was stolen from the car Washington Redskins trainer last month. The team said its statement on Wednesday confirmed its 31st winner by Deadspin. Eugene, Oregon. Solemn as they made the 7-foot birdie putt in the 36-foot hole to last. Taylor Franklin and give Orr getting its first NCAA golf title 3-2 over short end in Texas on Wednesday. Irving, Texas. Texas Athletic Director Mac Barron said Wednesday that he will oppose Big 12 expansion and I didn't take a lot for the school to give up the Longhorn network. Philadelphia, after 4 years of majors, Washington Nationals manager Jesse Baker said some well-vetted theories about the baseball calendar. In theory, the idea of professional boxers are competing in the Olympics sounds fun and interesting, right? Who won war to the national dream team of fighters going for gold in Rio de Janeiro in the summer? More around why Cubs will keep trade still on focus on pitching as sometimes the just grab the Cubs close back Jason Hamill too. Make his next run to this weekend against the Arizona over backs at Wrigley Field. And that's me for Sports on the late with that June 1st, 2016. Good night, and see you tomorrow night. Good night.